Hi folks, this is Project ML, an SUV as a camper. Why would you want to do this? Well, if you're in Iceland and riding these roads, then sometimes the going gets a little rough. And with a regular camper van, this is not going to work out. You need four-wheel drive and ideally diff locks, enough power, big tires and stuff like that to get through this. So what I did is I got an old 430 ML and started the project for Iceland. Here you can see trees. This is obviously not Iceland. I am from Tyrol in Austria and bought the car in Germany and then painted it green, put some larger tires on it. It's a 2000 August built car with 380,000 clicks on the odometer. And did the usual tech stuff, underbody protection, better headlights. Not these ones, the ones on top there. Yes, those are VX500 from Osram. They're really good. The beam is a little narrow, as you can see. It's focused, and I had to put them right on the back so I can still open the roof window. But it's pretty noisy because they make a lot of turbulence. I connected this via relay on the fog line, and there's lots of other tech mods you can look into this. But tech mods we have seen enough. So now we'll look inside the car, transforming into a double-bed bedroom. First, what we do is we move the seats to the front, and they're programmable. So I programmed the 1 as the front position. And when it's gone right to the front, you can lift up a flap on the back, then press the 2, which are programmed so it perfectly fits to hold the board there in place. Then I go to the back and open the second part of the bed. It also comes with a flap. And then I can go to the back and raise the back. What you get in the end is 2 meters by 1 meter 40, more or less. It's 135, something like this. And mattresses 65 by 65, they fold up into 3 pieces. And that way you really get a queen size bed. That's perfect. I wanted to be able to stretch out completely and not get stuck in a kind of uncomfortable position. Lights changed to LED, and I didn't bother to make any curtains on the windows. The main entrance is in the back. You can jump out easily, but it's a meter to crawl in, so you should be able to move still a little bit. Now, the second phase, when you get up in the morning, you move the mattress down there. It's a good place to sit. And then I transform this into my kitchen and dining room. I have a camp stove. It's a Coleman. I think it's called 440. It's gasoline based like the rest of the car. So I have only one fuel for the car, for the stove, and for the auxiliary heating. It's all the same gas. Okay, transforming into an office room. I also had to work during my trip, so I needed to feed my notebook and other devices. And this one has 65, which is a little too much to be reliable on USB. So I added an inverter, 220 volts, and then added a device that regulates the heating. There is a fan, and it will start spinning at 37 degrees. You can change these settings. Here I've set 37 degrees and will stop at 23 degrees because the booster from the main battery is hidden somewhere in the box there, and it gets too hot. So this fan will take care of the heat there. Yeah, so when on the trip, I did all the editing and filming and charging my devices, which was nice. This is another picture going through a Ford in Torsmark, which is a really nice place, a little remote, and you can really only get there with a four-wheel drive. You wouldn't want to do this with a regular car. So in Iceland it also gets cold, and I had some days with snow, and in that case you need some heating. So I have a Webasto. It's an original one of the expensive ones, but I know it works and it fits perfectly into the space that originally was foreseen by Mercedes. It's back in the corner there, and then put some pipes and 2 vents, which you can turn on and off. One for the bottom, where you can put your shoes when they got wet. The pump is installed right beside the fuel filter on the left backside of the car. And this is the exhaust. I have an exhaust that is a little noise reduction so you don't bother other people. But most of the time I was on my own anyway, because I came really late in the year. It always gets wet, and so it's nice to have this foot heating there, and also to be able to close the windows so that horizontal rain won't cut in. It's with lots of rain and snow and storm. Some recovery gear, 2 toe straps, 2 jack stands, 2 soft jackals, and a tire repair kit, because the tires are so big I didn't bother to take one. Motor oil, tools, ratchet box, fuses, and I also brought a compressor. The compressor did a good job when I got out of the real bad road, where I reduced the pressure on the tires. Time to leave. Backing up, same thing but backwards. Move that box, move the mattresses to the back. Then we can switch over the second part of the bed, which is this one here. It just folds in. And then the same procedure with the seat in front but backwards. So again, on the one, it moves forward until the flap falls down. And then put it into the 3, it moves backwards, and put some pressure on this flap so it doesn't fall around. I always have a fire extinguisher with me, just in case. And it's right beside the driver's seat. And you can move the driver's seat back. And then you're ready to go. So this is my ride for Iceland, and it did a really good job. It never left me. And we had lots of fun. Also going to a little more rough rivers like this one. And you can see a Ford Kuga all-wheel drive on the other side, which apparently didn't make it. It's hydrolocked and the windows were down, so that thing's really broken. You won't do anything with that anymore. So thanks to the Mercedes engineers for putting some extra beef into the W163 tank, and also the DJI engineers. I drove my drone right into the car, but nothing happened. It didn't break. And the cameras also were thrown around a little bit. Thanks to the folks who tirelessly post mods and fixes on the web. You're great. And that's it. Thanks. Bye bye.